Donovan. This is
Brian Rogers.
I'm Cheyenne.
and we're here today to talk about Brian's up and coming film.
Dreams Within Reality.
Okay. So first off, Brian, just tell them how old you are, your age, and what school you attend.
I'm 22 currently. I go to Virginia State University. I just got done with the study abroad program at Plymouth State University. But
Okay.
I'm about to graduate, so.
Okay, so I know your film is a coming of age story about two adult males after college, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So you're currently in college. Is there any correlation between the adult male's life and your life, you would think?
Yeah. I definitely would say so. It was a really, like, looking into the future aspect of other people, not even in my life. I don't personally see me getting stagnant just because of my work ethic at the moment, but I understand it's a motivational thing.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so what's the film about exactly?
the film is about two brothers who are at a job and they're stagnant in the moment. So they're working there for a while, and they've been supposed to go on and do whatever they said they were gonna do. That maybe within their career. So one's a actor, one's a rapper. So they have their ups and downs, their struggles, and I try to make it to a general aspect where a lot of people can relate. Cause you gotta there's faith, there's family like telling you, hey, maybe this isn't the right route. Just trying to keep you away from danger, family stuff. And then the aspects of just failing, like people saying you're not good enough, not getting a job or not getting that whatever gig or so.
Okay.
So
What are some things that inspired you to create this film?
something that inspired me to create this film, it was honestly it was just getting a lot of ideas down in my head and then saying, okay, I can do this. It's like, cause I'm at a point where I have a bunch of material down, and this was one of the films that I was like, all right, I have to do this one just because it's inspirational. And for my first film to be inspirational, it's like, boom, that's me in a sense personally, cause
Okay,
I wanna.
So do you see any growth from your first film to this film?
Definitely.
Okay.
I mean, I learned.
What is it that inspired you to get into films in general? Because I know you also act.
Yeah, it was just that point of acting. Like if I'm not, all right, but like I don't want to wait for no handout. I could be going for casting and say I don't get it. All right, I'm gonna just be waiting for more casting. So I'd rather create my own and expand like my creativity and get whatever ideas I have from wherever and put it out. So that's definitely one of the.
Okay, so being that you act and you write as well, like which one do you prefer more?
I definitely would say the acting part, because the writing part is great as well, because you're writing all these great ideas or that you think are great, and then like you just like, oh, I can't wait to actually film it, because you've spent so much time on it, so much like, this maybe not gonna work. People may feel this more, going back and forth. So, and then the acting, as soon as you're doing it, you're like, oh, this shit is dope. This is like your vision is coming to reality. So shout out to Justin in the film. He's one of the actors as well. He did an amazing job, and it was just so organic. It was towards the point where it was like he would say the line, and it would be so funny that the people that was filming it would laugh. And us too, so, and that's a great thing. It's more time, but it's glad that when we're doing it, other people are enjoying my writing or enjoying what I personally love to do.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So from a writer's point of view, what is like one of the hardest parts about filming?
Often the people who write the film don't have any control of the film. Like scriptwriters give their work to the directors. Directors, they can turn it. They control like what you see, like so they can literally change your whole movie up in a way. But literally being the director and the writer, you can your horizons are wherever you have total control. So.
Okay, so since you asked that from an actor's point of view, what is the hardest part of filmmaking?
The hardest part of filmmaking, definitely getting everybody at a place at a certain time, not a secure one place at one time, because everyone has different priorities and different things they got to do, and especially if they aren't getting paid or this isn't their main priority, then that's just something that they might maybe not commit to as much as you, and as well as securing a venue. As venues, they often don't know you, and then being a young black male, they're like, well, I don't know you, and it is what it is. But so definitely getting venues and getting people at one place at a time. So if you know places I can get a venue, please help me. God willing, you can plug. Thank you.
Well, you know, like you said, like you're a young black male. You don't have like a big film company behind you. Like, how do you plan on dealing with that?
By just putting more and more content out, expanding networking, especially networking, because that's a huge aspect in this point. So talking to the right people, and I know in the future I will get those places. I even walked around my town. I want to say last summer with one of my friends' T's, and it was amazing because I had learned so much about some Middletown areas that I didn't know about. And as far as a grant too, they said you can apply for a grant for projects or something. They had no idea about this information. I would have been to it. So.
Okay, so is there anybody who have made films or anybody in the film industry that you can see yourself working with?
I see myself working with a lot of people. I want to work with Childish Gambino, Tyler the Creator, Kevin Hart, Chappelle, 50. And I say those people because, all right, for example, Kevin Hart, his work ethic. You can learn put it like this: if I seen you doing this and this, and you my boy, I'm gonna see you around. All right, he's obviously doing something right. So you're on the right path. I'm gonna learn from you in a sense. And like I said, his work ethic. As soon as he's finished with another movie, he has something coming out. He just released a book not too long ago. I like that book. It was a great book. And I learned from it. So yeah, that would be an example of that.
All right. So what are some of your inspirations?
A lot of my inspirations are people I just said. Again, Dave, Issa Rae. She's an amazing writer. She's hell of a come up on YouTube. Childish Gambino, he's doing an amazing job in with Atlanta. Shout out to people in the writers' room. Like, that's an incredible. I can't wait for season 2. It's just a lot of things. Like with Kevin Hart, again, work ethic. It's crazy. And Diddy, his marketing ability is OD. Even though he said something bad about Connecticut, and it's alright. Cause he also said if you want to be successful, you can't be what is the word I'm looking for? You can't
hold a grudge.
Hold a grudge.
Yeah, you can't hold a grudge.
So, a question on more of a personal note. What can people expect from your movie, and like what makes your movie different than other movies that may have a similar theme?
I would personally say it's way more organic. It's natural. It's really like inspirational in a different sense. And there's a part 2 coming. So there was a lead off onto another. So you're leading into, oh, all right. So they got to this point. I seen what they struggled with. I seen what they did here. All right, let me see what they do here, seeing as they got to this point, or someone didn't get to this point.
Okay.
Alright, so if you had a budget right now, what would you do with it? Whether it's like a TV show, a short film, or a movie, like what would you do with that?
If I had a budget right now, I would do so much. One of the main ideas off the top of the head, it's a Black Jeopardy idea. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. And that's just one of the funnier things that I want to do, because the people that I cast in it, they could naturally be them, because the only thing they're answering is, or saying, is their answers, because it's all just questions. So, and it's gonna be a really funny project, and I feel like regardless of the platform that I need right now, I think I can get that done in maybe 2 years. I'm gonna say this year, just because I'm hyped for this year, 2018.
Okay.
So
speaking of platforms, so what platforms can we find your movie on?
Definitely YouTube, Vimeo, all social media websites. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and IG. I'll have clips there. So all those sites, definitely YouTube and Vimeo.
Alright, so like, what's something right now that's going on in the film industry that you're really interested in, or like that you think is like hot right now?
I think there's so much that's hot out right now. As far as films you're talking about?
Whether it's films, TV shows, whatever.
Wow, that's a great question. I like so much. From Atlanta, like I said earlier, Kevin Hart had his show on BT. Power's fire. That's a different concept. Did I mention this already?
You did.
Yeah. So I'd say definitely a lot of those are very, very inspiring, and I just like it a lot. The content is amazing. I like the direction they're going.
Okay, another personal question. Have you ever thought about going into like the music video direction, like directing a music video?
Yeah, there's a few people that I definitely want to do videos for. Some of my friends from CP. Even with you, I know that you even reached out before to a video idea or concept. So I definitely want to expand my horizons there. That's more behind the camera, which I'm learning currently, and gun and body as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
Right.
I actually have another question. What from your childhood would you say inspires like what you're interested in film? And I'm talking about like just movies you like to watch, TV shows you like to watch, and how would that show in like the films that you make in the future?
Oh, that's a hell of a question. Can you ask that again?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, what from your childhood, like whatever TV shows you watched, movies, has inspired you to, make the films that you make today?
Weird. Yo, that's a great question. Shout out Ice Cube, man. He made Friday when he was like maybe 19, and he made that when he was young, like my age. And right now, how do y'all hold Friday? Like, where is the Fridays on
Friday
your
is a classic black movie.
Yeah, literally.
Period.
I don't.
It's like one of those movies that like, if you haven't seen it, how are you black? Like,
Yeah. Even
it's one of those.
if you don't have to be black, please watch. I really want to. Next Friday after next, please. The guy's a genius.
Friday
And
after next, 100%.
yeah, he's Ice Cube is a rapper. You probably know that guy. He's an actor too. But he wrote that movie, which is interesting. I was surprised. I wasn't that surprised, but I was surprised he wrote it. So that was just one example. Get Rich or Die Trying. That probably came out 2004, 2003. I was what? If this is 2018. And why am I putting my math on the spot? We're not gonna go there. Yeah, we're not gonna go there. But yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying, cause literally, in the film, his life was being taken, and he had his trials. He got shot in his face. He didn't think he could ever rap again, and he damn sure took the things out of his mouth and tried and kept going. So things like that, it's just inspiring. Home Alone, that was to see an actor that young. I don't know his name, but it's the main character.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, him. I just watched that this holiday actually, and it was like, yo, he was that young, body and nose. Like, I'm like, his acting ability at that age was phenomenal. So a lot of different stuff. That's a great question.
All right, so like what TV shows?
With TV shows, I mean, I was watching a lot of cartoons. BET. That's not a cartoon.
It's not a TV show either.
Nah, I'm talking like the 106 in Park. I said
106
BET.
in Park.
Wow. Yeah.
But not even just your childhood. Like, I'm talking about just what led up to you getting into the filmmaking industry.
Just like respecting and liking the craft. Like, I respect the ability to body it, pursue it, to learn it, and so it was just amazing to me to see other people on TV, where it's they don't have no lines in their hand, they just reading it, and it all seemed natural. It all seemed real. Especially maybe action films. if it seems real, that's probably why I hate scary movies. Cause I can tell they're real. I'm like, why are they doing this? That's stupid.
Okay.
Like that don't seem real.
I have a question. So for like your support system, who are some of the people that have been in your corner to help you get to where you at now, and like that you can see yourself building with, and like
You want names or cause there's a group. Damn. Don, Kirko, Dre.
I mean specifically on your film though, like.
Oh, on this film?
Yeah.
It's just, I wouldn't say there was a specific person. It was just knowing that some people get stagnant and don't follow their dreams. Like I know, say my uncle or so. Shout out you, uncle. But he worked at this job and maybe he wanted to be a ball player, electrician or something, and he just didn't do what he had to do to get there.
Okay.
But I want to say thank you for interviewing me. For
Facts.
I value your time. Tilly, Ruggish. Smooth Half. Our ad names. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah. Get your ad names out.
I'm going. All right. Cool ass kitten on Instagram and Captain Tilly _ on Twitter.
How you spell that?
CaptainTilly _
Smooth Half on Twitter. At SMOOVEHEFF, and that's on IG as well. I'm on Facebook, Brian Rogers.
Yeah, I'm Bleedr on everything. BLEEDR0. So, IG, Twitter.
Thank you. More projects to come. Look out.
Thanks.
Tell your aunties, tell your sons, tell your daughters, your mother. Thank you.
2018.
2018, we body and shit.